everybody? Okay, I'm just gonna check and see if the sound is good. Okay, let me join. I don't hear anything. Let me see. Join. Okay, yeah, I hear myself. Okay. All right, so the list is very much open if anyone is interested. There is, if you guys are new here, I do mini love reads live, timestamps be included next to any person's name that gets a reading tonight. There's two forms of payment, whether that be Cash App or my PayPal, which is linked in the chat, but also in the description. If you expand the description box, you'll see the options. So we have the standard reads, which are 25 for a love topic of your choice or question, and then 35 for a full how do they feel spread. Or you can do a two topic reading for $33. So the topics of like your choice, if you scroll down a bit, you'll see like the different topics. So it's also single friendly. There's different types of questions that you could ask if you like. So just make sure that whatever topic you choose, that you leave that in the notes section of your payment. Um, and then during the live, I'll put everyone's name in the exact order as I receive your submissions. And then at the end of the live, in the description, you'll find your name with a timestamp next to it. So if you want to remain anonymous or you want to go by a nickname or maybe your YouTube username, just let me know. Or if you want to remain anonymous, let me know. Also, I never say the person's name that you're asking about. If you are asking about someone, I never disclose that person's name during the live. That is confidential between me and you. You can also give me an initial of that person or the first name. You don't have to give me a first name or a full name, excuse me. Just first name is fine or initials is fine. Um, yeah. So yeah, the list is open if anyone is interested. You guys can check out the description to see what topic of choice may resonate with you. Like I said, we have combo options or that 35 how do they feel spread, which is a full in-depth spread of their true feelings, their hidden fears, some of their desires, what they wish they could tell you, and so on and so forth. So if you're interested in any of those topics, make sure that you guys leave in your payment, the note section of your payment, what topic you're getting. So I know. Or the number of the topic. I could do it that way too. That's fine. So I don't have anyone on the list as of now. So if you guys want to jump right in, dive right in, you're seeking some clarity that you need, I got you. So yeah. Girl, you know it's true. Okay. But yeah, other than that, I hope everybody is well. Everybody's getting their Monday started. That's the start of the week for a lot of people. So getting back into the groove of things after the weekend. Hopefully you enjoyed your weekends. Um, I forgot to pause my movie, child. I was over here watching the Millie Vanilli story. And I forgot to pause it. It's actually pretty decent. It's not a bad movie. It's like it's on Tubi, but I think it might have been like a Lifetime movies be shitty sometimes. Like the biopics don't be really that good. It might be someone else that made that movie. Um, but their story was always interesting, like kind of crazy. Cause I remember, like it was a while ago. Me and my mom was watching this old ass American Music Awards. I think it was from the 80s, like the late 80s, like 88, 89 ish. And that year, Milli Vanilli was like really popping. I didn't know they were that popular like that. Like some of their songs I was familiar with, and I didn't even know it was them singing some of these songs that were really popular. Um, like "Blame It on the Rain" was one of them. I didn't know that that was their song, and I know that song. But yeah, that year at that American Music Awards, they was like sweeping up the awards, child, and they was up there unapologetically just receiving them awards, child, like they did the work. Like, mind you, they were professional dancers, I think, or they were like b-boys or whatever before they became recording artists or whatever. But like they was up there just taking them awards unapologetically, like, and I guess they were supposed to win a Grammy and they had to snatch that back or they gave it back or something. But yeah, that I've always been intrigued by their story. It's interesting. And I think a long time ago they had a behind the music. I don't know if anybody remembers that um, show on VH1, Behind the Music, where they would interview different artists' journeys and stuff like that with their story and their career. And Milli Vanilli had an episode, and I remember it. I think that's how I even learned about their story was through that TV show. I missed that show. They had some good interviews. Hey, Tawanda, how are you? Happy Monday. Yeah, I just always was intrigued by their story. It's kind of sad at the same time. Like, it definitely could have been avoided, but like when fame and money and like you're too far in, too far gone, I guess you can't stop, right? They just didn't know when to stop. I'm pretty good. I was just watching the movie. I was just talking about Milli Vanilli, their whole story. I guess no one's getting a reading tonight, so I'm gonna probably end the live. Um, just end it. Right. Yeah, he was slick. And I noticed that like it was a lot of people around them that was taking advantage of them. And again, like when you're like blinded by access to things you've never had and like because throughout the movie, at least, like how they were depicted, I have to watch their behind the music episode if I can find it. I don't know if there's anywhere I can watch that because I was really young when I first seen and heard about their story on Behind the Music, so I don't remember specifically how they felt throughout the journey of it. But on the movie, um, the one, not the one with the like light colored eyes, the other one, the other guy, he throughout the movie they kind of showed him being a little bit iffy about the whole thing. They did question a lot, like they wanted to sing. They in the movie at least they made it very clear that they wanted to sing their own songs and they even got vocal coaches and stuff like that. Um, but they were just like too far in, too far gone at that point. And like I said, like, what do you do when you've signed contracts, you've got money, advances, and then on top of that, you got Clive Davis that wants to sign you, fly you out to LA, you're popping on MTV, your songs are going number one. Like you're just too far in, you know what I mean? Like, so that was a crash and burn. Like it was inevitable that that was going to crash and burn because they probably should have never signed a contract with that guy. I think he's a German producer that they work with. They should have never, they should have never signed. That's the story of the music business, child. Like it's just, yeah. Once you in, you kind of in like blood in, blood out, kind of. That's sad. Yeah, they got really charmed into it, and like the people they had around them was definitely like handlers and shit. Like the Millie, the lady they got their name from, Millie, I think was the producer's partner, whatever, romantic partner. It was just a lot of brainwash, like not brainwashing, but like kind of grooming them into it, convincing them. Yeah, the exploitation of black artists for sure. Mainly, yes, for sure. That unfortunately, other races like take advantage of a lot of artists at that time and not paying them what they're worth. And because it's like they know how to choose certain people, like, oh, these are people that don't have access to things They may not know better or know too much about the business or have anybody around with common sense to be like, no, you shouldn't be signing that contract. So that happens a lot. That's an old thing, you know? Okay, thank you. Because I was going to end the live. I'm like, me and Tawanda, we just talking about Milli Vanilli. Like, I don't know if anybody was going to come on tonight, but thank you. I will add you to the list, Nancy, and I hope you're well. Okay, so, all right. I'm going to put your timestamp. But no, it's a decent movie. I should have paused it. I forgot. I got to go back because I came on the part, like the last part that I left off was when they had that concert and their take skipped. That's when it all came out. That's when it started to unravel. So I got to go back and rewind it. Yeah, YouTube don't do well with me. They don't be letting people know sometimes when certain channels are live, and it's really annoying. Cause I try to post it, or not try. I do post my like lives and stuff that I'm doing on the community post with hopes that people will see it. If they don't get notifications, hopefully they'll see it, but they might not see it until after the fact. So it just sucks. Either way it goes, it sucks. All right, let's get your timestamp. 11:40 is your timestamp, Nancy. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm gonna pause it. Let me pause this movie because I want to go back. I don't want to have to rewind it too far back. Let me pause it. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. Actually, let me change your timestamp. 12:24. Okay. Girl, you know it's true. You trying to sing? Like he in there trying to sing? Oh no, I can't pause it because my mom is over and she's watching it. We started watching it together, so I'm gonna just have to go back to the part I missed. Um, when is your life partner coming in? Okay, well, let's see. The spirit reveals. Holy Spirit, I surround this energy with love, light, and protection in all spaces and timelines. I ask that you reveal what needs to be known, what needs to be said and seen. For any persons that is receiving a reading tonight, when you give them what they need beyond what they seek, Spirit, we cast down any projections of fear, delusions, any projections, confusions, false prophecies. We bind it, we block it from coming through. Any demonic interferences within this message, this reading, we bind you, we block you, and we ask that we receive what is divinely true, the divine wisdom, clarity that we need. May our divine ancestors, our high council, our divine guardian angels, our protectors, our wisdom keepers be with us, guide us, instruct us. All right. I ask for permission to tap into Nancy's energy and any persons that receives a reading only for the sake of what you allow me to know and to see, divine source God, our angels, our ancestors, and guides who protect us and watch over us. Whatever we're allowed to know and to see, let it be so. Any persons that we're asking about, where we have permission only for what the divine source God, will you allow us to know and to see that is helpful, divinely true and helpful for those receiving the message. Amen. Ashe. So it is. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, what is the energy around when Nancy's life partner is coming in? What's the energy around this? Three of Wands. Knave of Swords is the Page of Swords in this deck. 10 of Wands. The Empress. the Five of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles at the bottom. Hmm. I'm not really getting like specific time. If anything, it does feel like it could be maybe I'm kind of getting like Sag to Capricorn season, maybe like seems like between a fire energy and an earth energy, which could also be Aries and Taurus energy as well, fire and earth energy. I'm going to say most likely Aries to Taurus season. I'm not getting like when, how many years, um, but I'm getting like most likely it's going to be during a bridge between a fire season and an earth season. So I'm going to say most likely it's leaning towards Aries to Taurus season, anywhere between that time. But it can also be Sag to Capricorn, but I'm not really feeling that too much. I feel like it's going to lean more towards Taurus energy, Aries and Taurus energy. Something may close at the end of the year. You or your person could be leaving something or cutting cords, cutting ties with something. Like there is an energy that kind of stands in between like you and your person coming together, but more so I feel like it's coming from your person's side of things. Like there's something that they need to cut ties with, or they currently are cutting ties and cords with, and it could be like a end of the years. I was about to say New Year's. It's like end of the year, or what we know to be New Year's season typically is like December, right? Around that time, December 31st to January 1st, right? But this is like an ending of a cycle, ending of a chapter in their life towards the end of the season. I don't know if it, I'm not going to make it too time specific if I'm not getting that. Um, so I wouldn't just hang on to, okay, well, the end of this year. No, I'm not really getting what year specific. I'm getting timelines, like seasons, um, energy space, if that makes sense. It's almost like it's a block and they know it until it becomes too heavy for them. That's when they're going to drop the dead weight and leave it in the past, leave it behind. And it's around the end of the year, I feel that they're going to do this. If not this year, it's going to be a season like towards the end of a year, if that makes sense. Um, there could be something with threes or 333 because you have technically three cards of three. So Three of Wands, the Empress is the third major, and Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. If you and your person were to meet too soon, I feel like what Spirit is saying is that your person would feel like they're lacking in comparison to you, or that they don't have enough to provide to you in some kind of way. And it would feel like you're overcompensating for something, or you have to overextend or overgive. And Spirit is saying, like, you want things to be divinely aligned and divinely balanced out between the two of you. Your person could have some sort of, I don't want to use the word baggage. It's something heavy that they carry, something that is on them energetically. Let me see. The Desert card try to fly out clarity, honesty, survival, wisdom, self-discovery. Your person could be like at a place where they're trying to figure out what they want at this point in their journey. They have to leave something behind because it's dried up. There's nothing left. There's nothing fruitful in this energy that they've been in, or um, where they've been as a person as of now. Like there's something that needs to change and will change. Commitment, yeah, before they can really, yeah, before this person could give to their future, give to someone in a way that they deserve. You have to see yourself as an empress, that it's not the opposite. You're not lacking anything. You're not I don't even get like, not to say that there's nothing that you could improve or work on, but the only thing you need to do is worry about yourself in a healthy way, is what I'm getting. Like, as the Empress, you're at a healthy place with yourself. So continue to water yourself, continue to water your garden, continue to tend to the things that matter to you. Um, so you're not behind on anything. I don't feel like there's a block on your side of things. Um, yeah, because this is going to be, whoever your life partner is, this is someone that is going to want to commit wholeheartedly when they're with their person. So if they're at a place where they're at right now, it's going to feel like you're lacking. It's going to feel like they're lacking within themselves. They're not giving something that they know you deserve. Um, yeah, this person is going to feel like they're falling short, or they're shortchanging you with the Five of Pentacles. And you might feel the need to like give. And maybe this is something that Spirit's trying to break from you as well, is like feeling the need to show up or overly show up for somebody. Yeah. So um it could be something with 3 to 5 years, or you guys, if not meet within 3 to 5 years, and maybe your relationship, there's something significant about 3 to 5. So yeah, so the timing energy that I keep getting is like Aries to Taurus energy, something with Sag and Capricorn season, and 3 to 5 years. I'm just going to throw those things out there. So it could be how you meet, it could be significant changes that happen, could be when you guys get married, like something with those timelines and those numbers stand out to me. Okay. All right, clear the energy. I hope that was helpful, or at least like, yeah, not to lean too much on that, because that will stretch a person out, like, trying to figure that out too much. When and where and how. You don't want to do that to yourself. Um, yeah. But that is what I'm getting. I hope that was helpful. Okay, see Melody. But yeah, I send you much love, Nancy. I appreciate you for hopping on and coming through. I hope I could have, be helpful and of service to you. Yes, you're welcome. My pleasure, sis. Thank you. Okay, Miss Mel, you were added to the list. Let's get your time stamp, which is 2313. Okay. So yours is a how do they feel reading. So we're gonna do a how do they feel spread for you. Thank you so much. I will. You too. Thank you. All right. Let's see. My cards. I got to get my cards. Ooh, of course I dropped one. I'm gonna use the hidden truth cards. And we'll just go ahead and use the melanin pop too. Again, we're going to use that. Okay. Girl, you know it. Keep singing that got to start. Let me see. No, that reading was getting good. That was getting good. It's a sad ending, though. I think one of them unalived, unfortunately. Okay. All right, spirits. We clear our previous energies with love, life, and peace. We give Nancy her energy back to her in wholeness and fullness. Clear this energy out. Amen. Ashe. All right, that's permission to tap into Mel's energy and the person on her heart and her mind for this reading about how this person is feeling, where their energy is. Ask for 5 cards. No, 6 cards. 6 cards. Give me 6 cards, Spirit. Okay. The Lovers. High Priestess, King of Swords, the Magician, and we're going to leave that card hidden for now. Okay, bottom of the deck, the Hermit. Okay. All right, so the current energy, interesting. This person could be, I hear the word determined. Their energy though, they're in it to win something with you, I feel. This person is heavily either fixated on this to the point of like getting what they want. Not by any means necessary, but just like strategically trying to figure out how to get their way in the situation, how to win in the situation. There's a strong mental focus on this. Your energy is coming off as unacceptable at this moment, private, silent, um, yeah, unreachable. This person is choosing to focus on you because in some kind of way, you're standing out to them. This energy doesn't feel like this romantic grown man. I'm stepping up to the plate. I'm going to get my woman by any means, like how they depict it in the movies, like, oh, she about to get on that airplane. I'm about to rush. Oh, you can hear? Okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure y'all can hear. Like I'm gonna rush to her. It's not that type of energy. It's because of the fact that this person feels like they've lost access to you. And in their mind, granted, they could even feel like your energy now is like, I see your worth now, or I want something real with you, or now I'm willing to focus. But for some reason, this feels egoic to me, especially with the Magician card. Like, yeah, they're trying to manifest something, but it feels like they're trying to plot and figure out what's a way to get back in and access. Reason why I said that I don't feel like this is all heart. This is very much strategic. You have the King of Swords here. He doesn't operate from his heart. He's operating from that mental space. So this person could be hiding the fact that it bothers them that you're not as accessible. They feel like you have one up over them, or you see past the bullshit. This person knows, like, it's something that they're very clear and very honest with themselves about, like, you see them for who they are or something like that, or you have every right to not allow yourself to be as easily accessible as maybe you once were to them, or you've cut all access. Like, they feel like you're in the right for doing that. I don't feel like they're looking at you in the wrong for that. It's like they know that you're doing this for the right reasons, or it's justified. They know that. They're trying to think about, um could be something that you said that makes them think, or they replayed this moment of where you might have said something that made them feel like they need to wisen up, they need to be more mature. It was like a conversation or something that you said. So their reaction to how they feel is like, how can I get myself back into your good graces? How can I communicate with you again? How can I get you to open up to me again? Um, that's the biggest thing for them. Is like, how do I get something going? How do I get a response? This person's energy at? This person's energy. Rebel, long distance. Yeah, it's like they respect the fact that you're not making it easy, that you're strong-willed, that you're not conforming. But they do feel the distance, that split. And then you got the long distance card between the two of you. That does affect them, yes. Let's see what they want to tell you, because I do get this person is in contemplation. There could be something with Leo to Virgo season that could take place between the two of you. What is this person's truth that they want Mel to know, that you will allow her to know and to see? Yep. I have trouble with intimacy. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I know you don't feel the same. Yeah, this is very self-explanatory. Yeah, they might miss being with you or talking to you, seeing you, um, and they might sit around and think about you. This person does have trouble with intimacy. They do. And I feel like that's always kind of been the dilemma here with them, with the King of Swords, is like they're still not operating from their heart, or at least some of their heart and their mind, like in a balanced way. So let's see. King of Wands. Yeah, this person is going to be bold enough. They might do something, take some sort of bold action during Leo or Virgo season to get you to open up or to communicate or talk to them again. Excuse me, sorry. They're trying to figure this out. They're trying to figure out a way to get you to open the space for communication back again, so that they can kind of relink, reconnect with you in some way, because in their feelings, they do, as a lover's card, maybe perceiving you as the best choice for them, or that they feel like they have the best connection with or would like to have a connection with. But they're going to have to learn um, that it takes more than just strategy and mental power and capacity, or even smooth talking, to get a relationship flowing again with you, or even to build a connection. Like boldness and confidence, in the sense of like, oh, I'm going to go get what I want. But where's the heart in that? Where's the vulnerability? Where's the true self? Where are you really unfolding and uncovering yourself at? That's what's lacking and missing on this person's end. So that's what I'm getting as far as like how this person is currently feeling towards you, Melody. So I don't know if you heard all of that, or you just came in at like a certain part, but that's what I'm getting as far as like how they feel, where their feelings, where their emotions, maybe their intentions, what the potential energy is based off of that energy. Yeah. So yeah, this person is, they feel like you don't even have room to give something to them right now. Like you're choosing to like put your best foot or your best energy forward into something else, not necessarily another guy or anything like that, but it's like I have other responsibilities. Like this is just not something of value right now to put my energy towards. It's kind of what I'm picking up. Like they're perceiving where you're at, so you have every right to not be accessible to them. That's kind of what I feel like how they're feeling about this. Like that doesn't mean that they like it or that they want to keep it that way. You know what I mean? Blame it on the rain. Sure. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting, y'all. I don't know if there's any other readings. Anyone else wants to submit a reading or question. But if not, that was my ladies for the night. Nancy, Mel. Um, Let me know. Speak now, forever hold your peace. I'll give you guys like a minute. If not, um, I'll just, call it a night and then put the timestamps up of who I have so far on the list. Hey sis, how are you? Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. Blame it on the rain. Girl, you know it's true. Still the only two songs I know. Okay, sis. While you do that, I'm just gonna run to the restroom real quick. While you do that. Mm, 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 don't. Mm. Okay, hold on. Okay. Yeah, I did Mel's reading already. That was the last one I just did. The how do they feel spread. Um, her reading, Mel's reading, I don't know if you're still on 23 minutes and 13 seconds. So I did Nancy, Mel's, and then I'm just waiting on Sis for hers. Okay. Yeah. What in the world is that? We're at $40 for some hookah, child. How much hookah you get for $40? I ain't never. I don't ever remember no hookah being no $40 like that. Pretty intense. Okay. All right. I think that was this read. So let's see, we're at 38 minutes. Let's do 39 because it's at 50 seconds. So all right. All right. How do they feel? So I'm gonna use the same cards. I'm just gonna put these to the side. Let's see. Spirit, we clear all previous energies with love, light, and peace, sending Mel her energy back to her in wholeness and in fullness. Her person of interest and in question, we send their energy to them in wholeness and in fullness and love, light, and peace. Amen and Ashe. Okay, so now it says, I know you told me how to pronounce your name right. It's not Cairol. I know that's not how you pronounce it. I think, oh my God, is it? Oh, I don't even want to mess it up. But you know your name. You know who you are. Spirit, you know her name, who she is. Now also ask for permission to just Ramona. Okay. Ramona and the person in question, as far as how does this person feel? How does this person feel? What does she need to know? How does this specific person in question, what she's asking about, how do they feel? Two of Cups, Death card, Eight of Pentacles, Hierophant, and then the last card, we're going to keep it hidden. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor. Okay. This person could feel like this connection awakens something in them, or it's a lot of transformative energy in this connection, or a lot has shifted and changed, like that they can visibly see, feel, or that this connection would bring that to them. It could be future tense, like this is a connection that would shift things for me in a lot of ways, but also on an internal level, emotional level, may require me to really have to work on myself or continue to work through something. It was like it's going to, or is one of those connections that meets you where you're at in a way of like reflecting where you are within yourself and like where you're becoming or who you could become, maybe where to work at something. Because there is like a work in progress energy with this person. It feels like, so Larry. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully that'll help me tap in better. But yeah, I've already, set the intention. So I'm trusting that spirit knows what we got going on, who we tapping into. But I feel like currently right now it is an energy that is vibrationally mirroring something for you, and like both of you are mirroring something back to each other emotionally. So it could be one of those things where you feel the same way about the situation, and or it's like um what you fear the person is thinking or feeling, or vice versa. It's like it's almost like you guys are mirroring something to each other. Even here with Anubis, with this man and woman standing at his feet, like calling for transformation, like this connection kind of, you both are each other's catalysts or mirrors. Like it's a mirror reflection. They may know this, but they're not telling you that. Like this could be one of their hidden emotions or feelings, right? Where they know this connection awakens something in them, and it's calling them to either resurrect a part of themselves that they have, maybe that they feel like has died or was lost in translation, and or even like there are some things that they're being called to lay to rest. It's time to um, grow. It's time to expand. So you could have met each other at a time where this person was working through something that they perceive as life changing, life altering, life bringing, the key that's going to shift something for the better for them. That's kind of what I'm getting. Um, yeah, this person could be like aware that they're on a spiritual journey. Like they're not loosely walking amongst, like they're not just loosely or just blindly walking through life. There's a level of understanding, like I have to order my steps correctly or be in alignment with divine time, divine steps, order. This person could very well associate you with some sort of teacher or someone that they're learning from, whether they say that you're teaching them. Either way it goes, it's like, I'm learning from you. I'm learning something. I'm learning something about myself. This man, this person seems to be worshiping Osiris here. Like he's reverencing him. To me, that's honoring the divine masculine within self. In this instance, that's why I'm picking up. They would associate you with this as some sort of teacher, someone that's helping them to grow, to maybe like inspire them to continue with something, keep going in some kind of way, like whatever they've already been working through or setting the intentions of bettering themselves, or could be a multitude of things like projects that they may be wanting to work on, their health, something with stability, something that is of value, substance, health, wellness in any kind of capacity, mentally, emotionally, like physically, all of that. Um, a part of this person, I feel like um, may sometimes seem like they are stubborn in their ways at times, like they already know what's up. Like they may not give you the validation or affirm certain things that they know to be true that you have helped within them or have shown them, or like how you've inspired them, or some level of importance. Like they may not show you this. There's a sense of pride. They may want validation themselves at times, or kind of expect it, but not always know how to give it, if that makes sense. Let's see. What's the energy, spirit? I want you back. That's so funny. Cause like the fuck. This is funny because you have do you remember, and it's kind of giving, like, I'm assuming that's what this deck creator was like getting at, like that Michael Jackson's Remember the Time video with the whole Egyptian, the ancient Kemet vibes here, past life energy. And then I Want You Back is also funny because that's the Jackson 5 song. So I don't know if there's some type of connection uh to any of that, but um regrets, missing you, sadness, sleepless nights, memories, past lives, karmic soulmates, reminiscing. If you've never been with this person and there's no separation in that sense, like we've been together, then we had to separate, there's maybe this person could feel like you guys had a past life together, and there's some sort of distance or feeling like something did not work out in the past life, wanting something to happen in this life, wanting you back. literally. Um, I don't know, maybe those two songs, Jackson 5, I Want You Back, and Michael Jackson's Remember the Time, could have some sort of link or connection in some kind of way to you guys, or like a message. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. All right. At the bottom of the deck, you have call. For some reason, I feel like that's a spiritual call. Is it looping or am I tripping? Is it looping, you guys? Yeah, okay. Cause I don't know if it was looping, and I don't know how much you heard because I don't even know if you saw the messenger cards that I pulled. I don't know how far it got before it started looping. Because I was saying with the call card at the bottom of the deck, this person could feel like there's a call to this connection, like they feel a calling, like that they had to um adhere to when it comes to this connection. So let me show you the messenger cards again, because and I gotta say my whole spiel over again because I feel like it was needed. um Melody, yeah, that's fine. So as far as like this person's truth, right? So this person with the I love you card, I had this whole breakdown of that. And of course, like it just blocked everything out that I was saying. Some people do need to know, like, not every situation is cookie cutter. Not every situation is black and white, right? Some people do experience things and connections with each other that the average person may not fully understand, but as long as both parties understand that connection. And I'm not talking about like an excuse for people to be delusional or in limerence and stuff like that. Like, oh, we have a connection and I know that they're, when it's not felt on the other side. You know what I mean? Like you could tell when somebody is connecting with you, vibing with you, and it's mutual versus when you're trying to force it and like attach yourself to a person. You know what I mean? So like a person could see you and feel love for you already because it's not romantic per se, it's soul level. And it could be because, you know, of people, you know, have experienced reincarnations and believe in that. Most likely it's because the souls already recognize each other. So when you do encounter each other in this life, it's like, I remember you, I've already loved you, or I already care about you, or whether we were lovers, whether we were family, whether we were associates, when we were part of the same temple, the same tribe, something like that, right? This person could feel that type of love for you in recognition in that sense. So though this person and you may view each other from soul level view of each other, they're still human, right? This person still goes through things, and then they may wish that things were a little bit more like, you know, um, love at first sight. Wow. Yeah. I mean, I believe that. I got a whole download about that, like how spirit gave it to me is like that is a real thing, but it's not like what people think in the movies. Like it's like, oh, they so fine. Oh, you know, it's not the lustful aspect of recognition, it's soul. Like the soul already knows, already loves you. So yeah, so this person might want things to actually be cookie cutter and easier, or you know, but with certain type of connections there is like those spiritual experiences that are to be had first. It's not always going to be this easy peasy journey, you know, boy meets girl, or girl meets girl, guy meets guy. Like it doesn't always work in this cookie cutter flow of normal, or what people perceive as normal dating situations. You know what I mean? So they might wish that it was a little bit easier at times. And if people do mention you or something like that, they try to withhold or kind of not show too much, not give on or let on too much as a maybe a form of trying to protect their energy. And then when I revealed the other card, it was the Lover. So yeah, this really confirms a lot for me that this person and you do have some type of soul level connection for real. It maybe even a past life one as well. And you guys already kind of confirmed that to each other in a sense. So I feel like, yeah, that's pretty much on the money that this person does feel a soul connection to you and may very well want to have end game, end goal with you because your energy does stand out to them in this plane of existence. That's the best way I can describe it. I feel like this person is spiritually aware, you know. They're very spiritually aware of you. Like they see you on the physical, you're right there, you're in front of them, but they see you also spiritually, if that makes sense. They're aware of your essence of your soul. Like it sounds crazy, maybe not to you, but that's why I said like that having that discernment, you know, for what you're experiencing and the separation between two people actually connecting versus one person feeling something and then trying to correlate and make it something. You know what I mean? Like those two distinctive things. So, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. I hope that resonates with you. And yeah, yeah. So that's a reading. I would say just really because this connection, it does seem like it is valuable in a spiritual sense. Like if you take the romance out of it, it is valuable for both parties. Some sort of form of transformation, awakening, definitely beautiful teachings and lessons through this connection or the experience or through one another. But yeah, you're welcome, sis. Yeah, this was pretty deep. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty, yeah. Energy, I should say. Okay. So much love to you, sis. Thank you so much for your patience. I don't know why it was looping. Sometimes the connection acts stupid. And I was very frustrated because I'm like, but it's okay. It's all good. All right. So thank you so much, sis. I appreciate you for stopping by. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. I'm gonna go ahead and tap back into Mel's reading. So let me see. 58:45. So we're gonna do um yeah, thank you. My pleasure. Yeah. I haven't done like a divine connection read. Seems like I mean I did maybe like a couple weeks ago or a week ago, but not in the way that I used to. Like I just haven't been in the space to read on those things. Even though spirit be pulling me into that energy, giving me downloads and shit, I just be like, mm. All right. So Mel, let's get to your reading. You want to know? Let me see. Let me go back. Let me. It was why they want to hold on to you, etc. All right. So we send Ramona's energy back to her and her person in love, light, and peace, and wholeness, and in fullness, and love. Amen. Ashe. So it is. Okay. This person in question that Mel is asking about, spirit, we want to reveal the truth, uncover the truth that she needs to know, to see, realize maybe why does this particular person want to hold on to her? What do you want her to know about this? The Sun, Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, a lot of fire energy, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Mainly because I feel like a lot of the reason, and you have majority fire, even at the bottom of the deck, you got the Sun, which is Leo, Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, Seven of Wands, Five of Wands. Um, it's a lot of ego. Not gonna lie. I feel like the genuine part of this is this person is attracted to your energy as like there's a part of you that they vibe with, like on a positive level. They feel like your energy is um maybe one that makes them happy at times as well, or extends to their joy or their happiness already. um you bring sunshine into this person's life. In other words, they are physically attracted to you as well. That's part of it. I don't know if this person used the word hot, but I feel like that would be the way that they would describe you, with all this fire energy for sure. So this person could say, oh, because part of the reason is I like this person's vibe. This person is cool, they're fun, or I feel good when I'm around them. They're very attractive, they're confident, they're sexy. Part of it is you're posing as a challenge for this person. You spark something in them that makes them want to kind of react maybe in a very masculine, competitive nature. Like, if I can't have you, I'm going to work for it. So you kind of activated this. And that's what happens typically a lot of times. Like when you pull your access away from a man, you're not giving them that same attention. You're not chasing them. You're not lowballing yourself for them. And it's like, if you did in the past, it's like, that's not something that they kind of throw that to the side for a moment to kind of jump start, or it's kind of like a yeah, kind of this like energy that kicks them into motion of wanting to prove to you, show things to you, win you back. So this is ego driven, a lot of it. Partially is because yes, they know you are a valuable person. They do find you as someone that is genuinely mature, genuinely sure of yourself. You know what you want. Someone that they feel like is you're not a kind of like a disposable type of feminine energy. Like maybe they're used to women that they don't really feel too much for, like they can just kind of move on. This isn't about being in love, wanting to be with you for real. This is like ego. This is a challenge. This is trying to win a prize, trying to prove to themselves that they're the man, or that they can win you back. It's like trying to feed the ego. Yeah, they're driven by this with the chariot card. So it's not about being with you. There's no emotional energy in this. There's no love energy in this. This feels like pure um, attraction energy. It feels like ego trying to prove something to themselves, and knowing that you are valuable, and being attracted to not just your physical self, but like your energy. How you actually respect yourself makes you more stand out, because like if a woman's chasing them and stuff, like they might be flattered by it, but they don't like that shit. That's not attractive to them. A woman that's chasing them, lowering her standards for them, like I said, they might say, oh, that's flattering, yeah, that's cool, I feel good, but I don't want that. I don't want to be with someone like that. Versus someone that's like, no, if you can't come correct, I don't want to deal with it, I don't have time. And it's like, okay, it's a little more feisty, that's a little more challenge. Okay, that's what I'm getting from this. I'm going to clarify with the Virgin. Okay, that flew out. I'm going to clarify with this deck. Why does this person want to hold on to male? What is their intentions? What's up? Hermit. Yeah. Okay, because you're not accessible, and you got fireworks at the bottom of the deck. Passion, celebration, loud, light, fire, brightness. It's your light. And then even the Virgin card, it says purity, innocence, angelic, bright, abstinence, and celibacy. You're not easily accessible to them. Introspection, meditation, relaxation, because you pulled your energy back, you've locked your energy away, secret, silence, burden, quiet. They want to get back into access. That's mainly the reason why, if we can sum this whole thing up. So I don't get anything like, oh, I realize that she the one. I want to be with her. I'm in love with her. That's you know what I mean? Like, it's not given that. This is this dude's ego that wants to hold on to you. And in that case, even more so, like, no access code, motherfucker. Hopefully not. But no, your heart is also not open to this. Like, you're not letting this person in emotionally. Like, I'm not letting you into these sacred spots. Like, No, it's their ego. It's driving this. This person could like a little bit of a challenge or something. Like they like that type of thing. When they want something that they can't have, basically. Okay. All right, now. That's what I'm seeing, sis. I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates with you in a way like you already know, or confirmation like, I've made the right decision. But yeah, no, this is not hardship driven at all. Like what this person is on, that's not that. It's not what they own. But yeah, so I think I don't know if anyone else is interested, let me know. If not, that should conclude the read for this evening. I'm gonna go ahead and put the timestamps. Yeah, because I think I don't I don't see anyone else. I'm going to double check before I log out though. Okay. Okay. All right. So I appreciate y'all. I think that's all for tonight, y'all. I will see you guys back in the next reading, next video, whatever we do next on here. I greatly appreciate y'all. As always, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much. Like this video. Make sure y'all show some love. And I will see you guys soon. Y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your night, your day, your evening, whenever you guys watch your readings. And yeah, peace.